welcome to my channel. My name's Angela and this is Devon Thread Tales. Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel like through Vlogmas, do I need to do that introduction? I watched Ruan's, the Yorkshire Sew Girls Vlogmas the other day and I was like, she said on there, I'm not going to do a big introduction. I thought, yeah, it's actually probably quite wise because every single day it's going to be a bit much, isn't it? It's going to take up at least 20 seconds of my video every day. Anyway, it is the morning after the night before. So John and I went out for our really lovely evening last night with our boot camp, and I have had a very lazy morning this morning. Didn't have any alcohol or anything like that last night, so it was actually really nice to wake up this morning and feel very clear-headed and just a bit tired, really, more than anything. So I am in very dodgy looking pajamas. They're all homemade actually, but they're not really matching. Should I show you? I've got on my Marlowe cardigan, which I made and was really disappointed about, but I use it as a really sloppy cardigan for bedtime. I've also got on a New Look t-shirt, and I've also got on Hudson pants. I'm just not matching at all. But I'm just lazing around. I'm having a cup of tea. John and I have done a bit of clearing up. So I am going to hand you over to myself from last night going out. I had a really lovely evening, and I did do a little bit of videoing just before we went out to show you what I was wearing, and I said that I was going to take some video footage while we were out, but I got home and thought I totally forgot. So I'm really sorry that the video that I'm going to show you now is only of us just before we went out. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy that, and I'll come back to you just after that. Bye. Hiya, so I'm all ready for our last night of going out this week, thank goodness. I mean, I know that sounds awful because I do quite enjoy going out, but I don't normally go out quite this often. I'm quite tired. And oh, John's going to come in and join us as well. So today I have got on my Sicily slip dress, which is in a red satin backed crepe, I think it is actually. I'm not quite sure what it is, that I bought from Minerva. It's very, very long. I extended the pattern so it came down quite a long way. Do you like it, John?
Lovely.
It's lovely. I really like this dress. I made it originally in a blue, sort of really bright, vivid electric blue, and I absolutely love that. But it's Christmas. The only problem with this is I had my nails done the other day, and I love what I've had done. They're all sparkly, sparkly look, but they don't really go with my dress. Anyway, that's not important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this. I'm not going to put a coat or anything on because we're hopefully just going to get out of the car and go straight in. So I'm just going to wear this sort of like this, and then with my little silver handbag. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that looks. But John has also got on another handmade shirt today, haven't you? You're going to come show this one too? John's suffering with his knees as well. We're like broken together, aren't we? So I don't know if you can come a bit closer, but this has got a little bit of Christmas in it as well. I made this one a couple of years ago, but that's it. That's the only Christmas shirts that I've made him. I don't know. I need to make you another one, really. I think a red one would be good. What do you reckon? So yeah, so we're going to go out. We're going to a boot camp Christmas party, and hopefully there won't be any kind of like boot camp activities. We're hoping it is just eating. But we're not. Are you going to drink tonight?
Don't think so.
Don't think so. I think we're both feeling a bit tender today. So, but I'll take a bit of footage when we're out, and I'll show that to you in this video, which for us will be tomorrow. See you in a bit. Bye. So that was our night last night, and that's what I was wearing, and I'll put some better pictures in because sometimes I think that the video doesn't come out very well to sort of show what I'm wearing, but I really enjoyed wearing that Sicily slip dress last night. It just felt really nice, and I sometimes feel like when I go to these parties, is what I'm wearing modern enough? You know, is it the latest fashion, or is it this, that and the other? And I said to my husband afterwards, I said, oh, do you think what I had on in comparison to everybody else? I know you shouldn't compare, because comparison is a thief of joy. I understand that. But you do kind of sometimes think, am I going with the flow? Am I right? Am I sort of, And he was like, no, you looked absolutely stunning. And I realised I was the only person wearing red, so I probably stood out like a sore thumb. So everybody else was in really, really dark, either black or very, very dark. There was one other lady that had an electric blue dress on, which was absolutely lovely. But there's a lot of party dresses in velvet at the moment, loads and loads and loads. So I definitely think velvet is a bit of a theme at the moment. Oh, and sequins, loads of dresses with sequins on. So I absolutely loved all of those. And again, it's those things that make me think about, okay, what should I make next? But the velvet thing really still got me thinking about the jumpsuit that I want to make. And thank you so much for your comments on the video yesterday. Lots of people are saying, I think that velvet jumpsuit will look lovely. And I'm quite excited about doing it. I am wondering about splitting it so it isn't a jumpsuit. So it is trousers and a top, but so it still looks like a jumpsuit, only because I think it'd be easy to go to the toilet when I go to the loo. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep you updated on that. I'm going to do a bit of sewing later, or I'm going to try and prep that later, so I will bring you along with me while I'm doing that if I can. So yesterday I did actually manage to get John to put the outside lights on, and he took a little video to show our girls and send off to them, so I'll put that in here while I'm talking so that you can see it. But it looked really nice and really Christmassy, and it's the only Christmas decorations that we've got up at the moment are those outside lights, but it was really nice to have that up. And when we got home from the party last night, it was like that, oh, isn't that nice? So I think we're going to probably try and put Christmas decks up next weekend. I'll probably try and clear the decks, you know, of all the other ornaments and bits and pieces, and give everything a really good thorough clean before all the Christmas ornaments go out, because once Christmas things go out, it's then really hard, isn't it, to dust and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'm going to give everything a really good clean tail end of the week, which will be really interesting for you guys. Obviously not. I didn't have a nap. I wish I had, but I actually ended up doing a bit of Christmas shopping online, so I feel a little bit more sorted, so that's quite good. So yeah, the day was quite nice yesterday, but I am having a very chill day today, and I am doing a bit of sewing. John, like I say, has gone up to his garage, or did I say? I can't remember if I said this morning or not, but he's gone up to the garage that he has, and he's going to do some work on his car and what have you. My mum's going to come round a little bit later and have a cuppa, and my dad's going to go and join John up the garage. So yeah, it's going to be quite a good day. So I received Karen's advent calendar that she has gifted to me. So that's here all ready to rock and roll, and we're going to start opening ours from tomorrow. So I hope that you'll join me to see what she's given me tomorrow. But I do have Andrea's Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar, day number 3 to go. So shall I open that? Yes. Let me go and grab it. So today's looks like quite a big one. Number 3. Oh, sorry, can you hear Lossie's barking downstairs? Actually, I need to show you. I've been saying to you, John's got a homemade shirt on and I've got a homemade dress on and doing all that kind of thing, but Lottie's got a homemade Christmas collar on as well. So I will show you that later. So, day number 3, shall I unwrap it? All right, sorry for the rustling. It's quite light, very, very lightweight. It's a box. It's a, oh, how cute is that? It's a make your own macrame owl. Now, I've never done macrame, but interestingly enough, my daughter, my eldest daughter, has said that she really fancies the idea of one of these macrame plant pots that you hang your plant pots in. So I bought her a gift last for her birthday of a macrame, do-it-your-own macrame plant pot holder. So I wonder if she's done that, because then she might be able to give me some hints and tips on that. But I've never given this a go. So isn't that nice to have a little set, like a little beginner set? That's really cute. Can you see that? It's a little owl. Oh, I like that. That's really good. Cool. Thank you so much, Andrea. That's brilliant. And I don't think I explained it properly in my previous video, but I'm sure that you've seen in lots of other people's Vlogmases that the odd days we're going to be getting a physical gift, but on the even days, that's when we scan the QR code and there will be a update of something on there. So yesterday was the video that I was talking about of the little sewing tutorial for covering snaps and things, and I don't think I really made that clear, sorry. So that was my gift yesterday, or that was everybody's gift yesterday. So I will only be opening a physical gift from Beyond the Pink Door on the odd days, and the even days I'll be sharing with you what's on the tutorial. So yes, so really great. I'm really pleased with that. Shall I share with you what I've got on today? I've got on the, actually I've got the same jumper on as I had yesterday. Isn't that funny? But a different fabric. So this is the Jennifer Lauren handmade gable top in, again, another French terry. So it's got this loop back French terry, and this was part of a kit from Guthrie Garney, and it comes down to about there. It's nice and warm and snuggly, and I've got this on with my Yanta overalls, and I can't think who the pattern designer is for Yanta overalls, so I'll put it on the screen because it's the name's completely gone for me. But yeah, I really like these. I don't pull these out very often because it's very stiff fabric, and actually they've always been a little bit baggy and a little bit loose, and I've never been quite comfortable. But I think I've been eating a little bit more than I have normally, and they fit quite well at the moment. They don't seem too big at all, but they've got a really nice design on the back. I quite like the way it comes down quite low, and yeah, really liking wearing these today. They are very straight legged. I've got big fluffy socks on again. I've realised I love a fluffy sock, and I've asked my family if I can have some for Christmas but not boring ones. I want stripy ones or patterned ones or really pretty ones. So yes, anyway, like fluffy socks. So I am not going to leave it there. I am going to come back because I'm going to share with you anything that I've done on my jumpsuit and getting closer to establishing what kind of pattern I'm going to use for it. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, so like I said in my previous bit of clip, I am having a bit of a rethink on this whole jumpsuit situation. I really want to have that jumpsuit look, but I think I want to definitely have trousers and top. So I still want to use this pattern, this Simplicity 1355, and I'm still going to use the top version, which looks like that. Now this has got a seam down the front, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually omit the seam. There's a bodice front, so I'm just going to take out 1.5 centimetres from here because that's what the seam allowance is, and I'm going to place this on the fold. And I'm going to, I did this in a size small before, I'm going to carry on doing it in the size small, but once I've got to the armpit, I'm actually going to grade out to the size medium, so that I just think if I do that, that's going to give me a little bit more of like a blousing effect, and I can tuck that in and it can sort of blouse out. If I do that and I don't like it, obviously I can take it in, but if I do it small to begin with and then it's not sort of baggy enough, then I'm a bit stuck, aren't I? So I'm going to do that, make that a little bit bigger. But what I've actually decided to do is, rather than using these trousers that are on here, which I would then have to create a waistband and everything, because this is joined, the top and the bottom is joined with elastic, obviously it creates a little bit of ruching around, which is fine, but the picture, which I'll put on the thing here, of the trousers that I'm trying to replicate, they sit very flat on the lady that's wearing them. So in my wisdom and with a bit of help from a friend, what I've decided to do is I really like the fit of the True Bias Hudson pants around my waist and my bottom. Sorry, Lottie's barking. Are you going to bark again? Because you barked earlier, didn't you, when I was on the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Hudson pants around here. I'm going to omit the pocket, and I'm going to reduce the size. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lottie. I'm going to reduce the size of the waistband so it's not ruched, so it will lay flat rather than all ruched up. But I'm then going to take this pattern and I'm going to take the legs of the trousers and I'm going to put that over the Hudson pants so that they come out wider than what the Hudson pants do, because they come in nice and narrow down your leg and then they gather at the bottom with a not a hemband, like an ankle band around. So I want to make sure these stand really nice and straight and, you know, a little bit fuller. So I'm going to get on and do that, and I'm going to see how I get on doing that. Does that make sense, what I've just said? I'll try and take pictures of this as I go and show you at the end. Right, I have finally finished cutting out these trousers. Let me show you what I've done. I ended up actually not using the true bias pattern at all because I just couldn't work it out. You know when you know what it is that you want to do, but you just can't see the wood for the trees, and I just was looking and looking and looking, and in the end I just thought this is ridiculous. So what I've done is I've actually manipulated the simplicity pattern so that the trouser top is going to fit my waist with a piece of elastic in it, whether that's a fold down top or whether I add a waistband or not. I don't quite know what I'm going to do. So I've manipulated the pattern pieces. I'll show you. Sorry about the rustling. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. So I've actually come in even smaller than the smallest size so that there's no gathering at all. And this is now going to fit with the seam allowance my waist exactly. And then it's coming down, and then I've straightened the legs off. And then with the top, I have taken the seam allowance out of the front section and placed the pattern piece on the fold. I've extended it and I've brought it out a little bit on the side, and then I've kept the back, I've kept the back exactly the same, except for again extending it and bringing it out a little bit at the side. So the back should have a bit of a keyhole opening at the top. So I think I'm going to leave it there because my mum and dad are due over in a moment. So I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm at work tomorrow. I'm going to try and do a little bit more sewing tomorrow evening as well. So when I bring out my Vlogmas tomorrow, it might be a bit later than normal because I don't get home from work until gone 4:30, and then I'll video what I'm going to do. So it might be a really late one tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. I really hope that I get this done. I'm so excited about sewing this up, and I do think it'll be really, really quick once I start sewing it. It's just whether or not everything fits. So I think I am going to sew everything on my sewing machine, check it all out, and then so long as it fits okay and I'm happy with the fit, then I'll overlock all the side seams and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll keep you posted as I go through the week. So that's going to be it for me today. I will see you at some point, hopefully tomorrow. Bye.